I'm Hannah Allen. As a young woman aspiring to be a teacher, I started practicing my craft at 15 years old by teaching pre-K for 2 years. Before graduating high school, I had my first student teaching experience at 17, helping teach English to middle schoolers. When I graduated high school and I went to college, I took classes about pedagogy, learning styles, equity, and accessibility. I practiced and hoped to be ready for when I had my own classroom. But nothing can prepare you for teaching like doing it. I think it is a common experience to question things that you wish school would have taught you, and now that I've been teaching for 2 years, I have accumulated quite a list. I've asked myself, why didn't my classes ask me about cell phone policies? Or why did no one prepare me for 16-year-olds cussing in my face? Another question I've asked myself is, why does no one talk about how hard it is to call crisis or report a bad situation your student is in? My fellow educators have asked me things such as, why can we never catch a break? Why does no one care about public schools? Or when do our students come first? The most heartbreaking questions educators are asking themselves around the country are, what if I don't come home tonight? What if my school is next on a hit list? How am I supposed to keep myself and my students safe? Or why are we only offering thoughts and prayers? These are things that I was never taught or even asked myself before I became a teacher. In most careers where high energy, skill, and time commitment are required, along with an increasing potential for death or bodily harm, there is a cost to risk benefit. In teaching, there is not. I do not know if this is because education is a predominantly woman-led field, or if people do not care about education. But in order for our country to change for the better, we need to care. There needs to be less risk and requirements to the job to justify the low pay, or there needs to be an increase to justify the risk and skills required. As teachers are asked to do more and more every day, even protect students' lives, I think that it is only fair that the pay increases as well. I think that my argument stands alone for a pay increase. However, when a dozen eggs cost $4.83, and educators need to feed families, it is nearly impossible. With the rise in inflation, a decrease in the quality of our benefits, and people still needing to be able to pay rent and live, the salary given to most teachers in KUSD is not cutting it. I do not think that any hardworking person should have to question working multiple jobs or going into debt just to break even. But this is a reality for educators in our district. I am not asking for a true raise for educators in KUSD, but at the very least, a monetary acknowledgement for the hard work, experience, and risk of being an educator in today's financially struggling society. Teachers can't teach if their and their family's basic level of needs are not being met, just as students cannot learn if their needs are not being met. Do what is just and support the staff of KUSD by approving the full cost of living adjustment and tier limits for staff in the district. Lives are depending on it. Thank you so much.